First, let me acknowledge the suggestion made by the leader of the opposition regarding some national attention and focus being paid to the Sir John Golding Center for Rehab Center. It is a good idea, and it is something that I will ask both the Minister of Labour and Social Security, the Minister of Local Government, and the Minister of Culture, and most certainly the Minister of Health, to work with that institution to see how it can be expanded. I visited that institution a few years ago, and it is an amazing institution. I believe it may be the one of a kind in the region that provides that kind of residential care, and it is deserving of national attention. So, good suggestion, which I will accept. I don't know if that will move you any closer to consensus on the matter of the Republic, but it's an attempt. It's an attempt. It's an attempt. I am committed to working towards consensus on these matters. Labor Day is an important day and tradition in Jamaica. The Jamaican state, as we know it, was born out of the labor movement of the 1930s. We mark the sacrifice and struggle of our workers, and we honor their contribution to the development of Jamaican institutions, culture, and industry. This year, we focus on access for elderly persons, for persons with disabilities, and for the vulnerable generally. We will be building ramps and improving access ways, walkways, and entrances to do just that, to improve the access, the ability to enter our buildings. It is not only a physical exercise when the government speaks about access for our vulnerable and access for persons with disabilities and access for our elderly. When we talk about access, we mean giving them the means by which they are able to access a better life, a better quality of life. And I took my Labor Day message to enumerate several ways in which the government is improving access to a better quality of life. One of them I will mention, which affects our elderly persons, would be the improvement in the age-related tax exemptions that we have given to our pensioners. Another one which all our elderly persons who are not NIS contributors would immediately appreciate is the social pension for those elderly persons 75 years and older who are not now receiving an NIS pension. That is a major improvement in the quality of their life. So I totally identify, appreciate, and embrace this theme, ramp up the access. Yes, our government needs to do more in ensuring that all our people, but particularly our poor, our elderly, and our vulnerable persons and persons with disabilities have the ability to access a better quality of life. Symbolically, we are paying forward. We are using our labor today to build these ramps right across Jamaica or do anything else that is improving the community. And we are paying it forward to the generation coming and paying it forward to our elderly, our persons with disabilities, and our vulnerables, in honor of those labor leaders and workers who sacrificed during the labor movement of the 1930s. And we do it symbolically at the Institute of Jamaica, the place where much of our history and heritage is protected and curated for us to see. The government is deliberate in this whole business of work. The government is deliberate in promoting a policy on work. We are deliberate in promoting work. And that is why we have been so successful in our unemployment number. It is oftentimes dismissed and by now taken for granted that we are at 4.2% in unemployment. Jamaica has never been in this position before. Indeed, the struggles of the labor movement was not just about better pay and work conditions. It was also about the high level of unemployment that existed in the country at the time of the labor movements of the 1930s. So Jamaica has come a far way in providing work for the vast majority of its citizens who are willing and able to work. And I believe that the leaders of the labor movement and those workers who struggled during that time would be very proud of what we have been able to achieve in our economy with an unemployment rate of 4.2%. I believe in work. I believe in working smart, and if I have to work hard, I will work hard. I put that as an important principle that I have instilled in my children and those people who are around me. Never shirk work. If you have to work, then put all your effort into working and doing a good job. And that is why we have programs that from very early in the education system promotes the value of work. We promote work not just as an economic endeavor, but you will appreciate when I say that work is exercise. Work is good for your health. Today I intend to do some physical work, and I am appropriately dressed for doing physical work. We work as well to learn, and that is why the Heart Trust is investing heavily in apprenticeship programs. That's why we have the Jamaica National Service Corps and other such programs to get our young people involved in work at an early stage, so they are working and learning at the same time. And we work to give back. Volunteerism is an important part of working, and that is what Labor Day is demonstrating in a tangible way today. We are working to give back. And we, of course, work to earn. And that is the essence of what the government is trying to achieve. We want our productivity as a country to increase by not just working harder, working longer hours, but by working smarter, by being more strategic in the things that we do, by increasing our creativity and innovativeness. It is by work that we're going to create the economy that can take care of everyone, including our vulnerable, our persons with disabilities, and those persons who are no longer able to work due to retirement. And that is why today is such an important day, and we wish that every Jamaican would come out and participate and give back. Whether you are working for exercise, you are working to learn, working to give back, or working to give. Everybody must work. I give you thanks and wish you all a happy, successful, and productive Labor Day.